Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Oops, just dropped something there. I know it's been a while. It's been probably about a week since I've done my last taping, and I had all these lofty goals, and of course, like every other good thing in life, I always make these plans and then I end up getting overwhelmed and too much stuff going on. And so I'll talk about that as we go through, but as I promised, I have a mega unboxing, and because it is now officially September, or the first week of September, I actually have one of my boxes for September, and so I will go over all the rest of these boxes and then go from there. So just a few updates before we get into this, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes, and I'm going to try to do this around 20 minutes so this video isn't incredibly crazy long. Just some updates about where I've been and what's going on. So I do promise there is a giveaway that is going to be coming this week. I just need to figure out the price for the 700, is it 750? Wait. Yeah, 750. Sorry, 750 subscribers. We're up to 770 last time I looked. I've been really, really bad, I promise. So what happened? Why have I been gone? Where have I been? Well, I had planned to do all this stuff, and I had a conference that I went to last week out of town. I went to New Orleans, and I just didn't get around to taping. I had, like I said, lofty plans. I'm also being thrown off a little bit, as I mentioned in a previous video. At some point I'll show you guys. The video or the room I tend to tape in is still half taped up and in the process of being painted, and I always get these lofty goals that I'm going to paint a room in a week, and then it takes me like a month to paint it. So that has thrown me off, which makes taping very difficult. And so that is why I have not been around. But more on this, I've been in New Orleans for a couple of days, and I meant to do like getting ready with me's while I was at the hotel because I didn't have children. It was just me, myself. And then again, lofty goals. I end up having too much to do when I'm there for a conference and dinners out. And for those who don't know, I used to live in Louisiana a couple of years ago when my husband was finishing up his residency. I lived in Baton Rouge, and so I had a couple, I wanted to visit with some people that I hadn't seen since we moved away. So I didn't end up taping it all there, and I'm okay with that. All right, so, and I did get to play with this little beauty when I was on my trip. I really like it. I'll do a full review of this, hopefully this week for you guys. But anyway, be on the lookout for the giveaway video. So let's start with, we'll start with Try Beauty, okay? And there's no, I guess I'll start from the most expensive and work my way back. And I will try to remember to put links on other videos of this as I go along. And then hopefully if I get time and I don't get behind on my videotaping, I'll try to do demos on this stuff. I'm trying to do that a little bit more often. Yeah, anyway, Try Beauty Box. I believe this is $25 quarterly, maybe a little bit more. So, or not quarterly, sorry, it's every other month. This month was unique because they allowed you to actually pick the palette that was coming in here, and you could pay extra, I believe, for one of the extra palettes. I got this one a couple weeks back. Haven't really played with anything in here. Again, lofty goals, and I got a little sidetracked, but this company, I believe, is a Canadian company, for those who are not aware, and it's run by some wonderful entrepreneurial women, and they do a really nice job. Like, I have been very happy with this box. So they don't really have a high frills packing. I'm okay with that. And they have a card usually in here if I can find it. I don't think there's a card in this one. I don't remember if there was, but right now I'm not seeing a card in here. So unfortunately I won't be able to give you guys value, but let's just go through this and look at the items and go from here. So this first one is by Cargo Cosmetics, which I've heard of, and I've honestly never had anything from them, so I'm kind of excited. This is in the color Laguna. If I remember correctly, these were pretty bright looking colors. Okay. Oh, I like the case. Look at that. That's super cute. That's like a tin can. That's really cute. And oh, that's a pretty color. So that is, it's kind of like a bright color, but let's just swatch it and see what I think. Yeah, so that's kind of bright. That may be a little bit bright for my skin tone. So I'll have to play with this and see if it blends out. That seems to blend out okay. I tend to like a slightly lighter pink, obviously, because I'm so bright. or not bright, I'm so pale. But yeah, that is pretty. So I'll play with that. This packaging is super cute. I do like that. So I'll play with that a little bit more and let you know, but it looks like there's nothing else really special about this. All right, next item here is the Prime is Everything Neutral Eyeshadow Primer by The Balm. So they do like Balm products, I've noticed. And Balm always has like fun little packaging. It usually looks very vintagey, like 1950s. I don't have one to show you guys. But this, oh, actually, you know what I do? Let me show you kind of what their packaging usually looks like. I have this eyeshadow from my Ipsy versus Ipsy from last month. But anyway, yeah, this is kind of how the packaging usually looks. It has like very vintagey, like 1950s looking stuff, 1960s. I'll post up that video if I can remember. Oh, this is cool. Okay, so this is what the primer looks like. I usually have primers in squeezy tubes. I am a big fan of eyeshadow primer. I like to use it. I find that it makes my eyeshadow stick better. I tend to get less fallout. I don't always use it, but when I think about it, and what I like about this is that this looks like it'd be very travel handy. What I hate is when I travel, you're a limited amount of liquids that you can take on. And so the squeezy tubes just end up not going with me on my trip. In fact, I don't think I took a primer on this last trip, but this is kind of an interesting primer. It's like a waxy kind of feel to it. So it is just a nude color, which is actually a little dark on my skin tone, but anyway, I will try that out. I'm super excited about that. This is a little bit different than a primer I've ever tried, and I think that'll be fun to use. All right, next thing here is the Cas Cosmetics Luxe Lip Mint Treatment. I haven't even opened this. This is how behind I am on my boxes. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Have you guys ever watched, you probably have you seen my favorite YouTube videos? I'll try to remember to link that up as well. I did a what's it called? A collaboration with one of the other YouTubers I like to do collaborations with, Kate Koslov, and we did our like favorite YouTubers, and so Alexandria Ryan does like a bunch of unboxings, and she always seems to be like 3 months behind, and I swore I was never going to do that, and here I am. All right, so this is the color Pinwheel. This is so cute. This is so right up my alley for a lip gloss. I have a lip gloss problem. That's what it looks like. I'm just going to put some on here. I have a mirror over here if you guys are wondering. All right, feels nice and glossy. Smells a little like overly candy. Let me see. Yeah, super cute. Definitely will use this like this. This is, I wish they had like a little handout on this thing. I don't know why I don't have one. But I don't know if this is supposed to do anything else. It has hyaluronic acid in it. If you guys don't remember, hyaluronic acid is supposed to draw moisture to where it's at, to plump up your lips, as long as you have a good covering over it so that your moisture doesn't go away from your skin. This also has menthol, so it is a plumping. When you see things like menthol or peppermint oil, those are things that are supposed to plump, and actually I can tell it's plumping my lips. So I do actually like plumping lip glosses. I tend to find that they give my lips a little oomph that they don't otherwise have. Some people can get a little irritated with them. It does have, let's see what else. Collagen, that's give or take. Most people think, or scientists think, that collagen in products that go on your skin don't do much, but it can't really hurt in my opinion. All right, so this is the palettes that they talked about. I picked I believe it was the Vibes palette. Honestly, they all looked really cute. This is by Ruby May, which is another company I have not tried, but they are cruelty-free. And I liked it because it was more pastel, and I don't honestly actually have a lot of pastel palettes, believe it or not. I have a lot of like rainbow palettes that I honestly don't reach for that often, but I looked at this and I thought I actually could quite use it. And especially like this beautiful purple shade here. Let me just put it here. That is so pretty. And then this shade here called #shade. These are very creamy and vibrant. I am actually quite impressed with this company so far. Let's look at this color, Glow. Ooh. Okay, and then I'm going to swatch. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Guys, look at that. I'm actually quite impressed. I'm gonna have to play with this a little bit more. Let's look at this color, Rose. This is one of their mattes, and see how the mattes swatch here. So not quite as vibrant, but the shimmers are fantastic. So I am going to play with this eventually one day when I get around to it. I will try to give you guys my feedback on what I think about it. But this is really, 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 really cute, and I really like it. Yeah, so yay for this. Oh God, these shimmers are beautiful. Okay, final product in here is the Bella Pierre Cosmetic HD Setting Spray. I'm not going to play with this right now, but I can always use setting sprays. I use them a lot. I kind of use them at the end, and then I dab my face, and I find they work really well for that. So all in all, this is a very good box for me. Everything is useful. This is the only one that the color is a little bit off, but I'm still going to play with it and see what I think. But I just thought that this was a really well done box. I like the variety of products they give in here. I think the curation is very nice. It's a fun box. So, all right guys, I'm gonna have to move a little bit faster because I am taking up a lot of time. So let's get into Glossybox. That is the next one. And I have both last month, which is August, and then September's box. And August box was special because it was their birthday box. And the box itself is absolutely stinking gorgeous. Glossybox always does a really wonderful job with their boxes. Now, this box that I have here is version 2. They come up with anywhere from like 4 to 8 versions, it seems like. They're $21 a month unless you buy it a little bit more often. I do 3-month subscriptions, so these are about $19 said and done with everything. It's a mix of deluxe and full size, and recently I've been kind of unhappy with Glossybox, and it's probably going on my chopping box, but I thought that I'd give this last few a good go and let you guys know. So these are my last few before I have to make the decision to cancel or not, because if I don't cancel here soon, it'll renew and then I'm stuck for another 3 months. So in here they say, we hope you loved your Glossybox as a value customer. They have a 20% off code by using Glossy Treat 20. So anyone who's interested, that is a code that they have there. They have a little thing, promo for some coffee here, and then they have the box here, and they usually have a pretty handout here. So this is what the products are in here, and I'm just going to go over the price. They always beautifully package it with like a little sticker here and some pretty ribbon. I like to give the ribbon to my daughter, actually. So this is the first thing. This is the Copper and Crane Radiance Mask, and I feel like I got this in a previous one, and if I did, I will put this in a giveaway. I have not actually gotten around to trying this, but this is a good brand, Copper and Crane. This is full size. This is 100.5 mils, and the value is $30. So this is supposed to be a, I believe it's a peel-off mask, but don't quote me on this. So directions: squeeze on your fingertips, place on dry skin, loosen mask. Yeah, it's a peel-off mask. So unfortunately, the first ingredients I am seeing on here are water, alcohol, which to me is never a good thing. I think with a lot of these peel-off masks, they put alcohol in it first, which then is a little bit drying to your skin. So for someone like me who has dry skin, I'm not a big fan of alcohol being one of the first and primary ingredients in my skin products. It's not an absolute no-no for me, but it generally is something I veer away from. Now this does have zinc, copper, and I'll have to look more into that to see kind of why the reasoning for that. But they have nicotinamide and squalene kind of up there, which is also good. Aloe vera, which is very, very calming of the skin. And then coffee extract in here. Coffee, the caffeine is actually very good for, I like some of my eye treatments that have coffee under the under eye, although you're not going to put this under your under eye. So those are just some key points on this. This is cruelty free. They don't have the regular leaping bunny, but it does say not tested on animals. So that is that. This is the next thing. This is huge, and I've never tried this brand, so I am actually excited about this. This is called the True Soft Hair Mask. This is a full size one in here, and let's take a sniff here. I have a whole backlog of hair masks I need to try. Wow, this is thick. Oh, that smells amazing. This has like a very typical like salon smell to it. Very, very thick. I like to use hair masks on myself and my daughter, so we actually do go through them. Just hair masks last forever, so it takes me a while to work through them. So this is vegan and cruelty-free. It has argan oil, paraben and sulfate-free, and it's produced in Sweden. It's by Maria Nyla. I've never heard of that brand. The good thing about Glossybox is they do tend to get unique brands in here. So this one here is 250 mils. This is full size. This is $30. So we're up to 60 bucks. We've definitely made our value on here. All right, next thing here is the UB Cosmetics True Glow Illuminating Stick. This is considered full size at 4.5. Supposed to be a value of $20. I don't know if this is really worth $20. Look how tiny it is. But this is the product. I have some other of these. I feel like Glow Milk is one that I have on these. I mean, they're little. But anyway, this is what this stick looks like. As you can see here, I'm just going to swatch it on my arm here. It's very sparkly. I don't know if I'm going to like this. So it's not like, it's hard to tell on the camera here. Like I'm trying to get it on here enough for you guys to see. It's got like a pretty subtle glow, but then you've got sparkle in it. So I'm going to have to play with this because I'm not usually a big fan of my highlighters having sparkle. And this, if you can see in here, it's kind of hard with the camera here, but it has a lot of sparkle in it. So I will play with this and see what I think and get back with you guys, but I'm not liking the sparkle on that. That seems a bit much. All right, so this is valued at $20, so we're now up to $60, $80. All right, and next product in here is this, and I feel like we've gotten this before. Probably not. We've gotten this brand. This is Emma Harding Morning Light Cleansing Gel. This is not even really a deluxe sample. This is like barely a deluxe sample. This is 0.5 fluid ounces for facial washes. I feel like this is barely going to get you a week's worth of cleaning. There's no way that this is what it is. Okay, good. No, this is no way. No way. Okay, so they're saying that this featured value, 15 mils, is $44. No way. Like, no way. I'm sorry, I'm just having a hard time really thinking that's true. Now, this is made in Britain. It is a Leaping Bunny. So what are we supposed to do? Put some of this on your face? Yeah, there's no way. This is way, like, no way. Apparently this comes normally in a pump gel. I'm not going to open it up, but I'm having a hard time. So apparently by this value now, we're up to $124. I don't believe that. Last thing here is, and I've actually had this brand, and I do like their nail polish. This is the Lauren B Beauty. This is the Bright Lights nail polish. This is a full size. This is $20. Which is expensive in my opinion for nail polish, but I have seen other indie brands go for that expensive. It's got these fun little sparkles. Let me open it up and show you guys here. So I actually like this kind of nail polish because I like to put it on my like toenails and stuff. I like all things that sparkle on my toenails. So I actually will use this. So that is the all of that in there, and we're looking at $140 value. I actually think it's probably closer to $100 because there's no way that that soap is that much. But look, they put fun little sparkle on here, which is super cute. I actually really like that. So that is that box, which is not in and of itself a bad box. I just hate the inflated price. And I don't like the fact that I'm pretty sure the Radiance mask is a repeat from earlier this, like a year ago. Okay, so let's get into this month, September's box. This is version 6, and this month is supposed to be like a mystery month, okay? And I honestly wasn't following the spoilers very much about that, but that is, we knew we were getting a few items here, and then there's supposed to be one surprise wow factor of the month. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's usually, what, 5 items? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so there are 5 items and then a bonus gimme, which is actually kind of nice. And then they just say here that their seasonal boxes are coming up, which they do usually have a good Christmas box. So part of me wants to see what they do with Christmas this year, but a part of me doesn't want to waste my money anymore. All right, so let's go ahead and open it up. So they just had the regular box this month. That's what it usually looks like. I did peek in it. I always peek. So the regular packaging, again, with the little sticker and the little bow, which I do use on my daughter. And she's asleep right now because it's really late. So sorry for no Alice for those that enjoy seeing her. So the first thing, we've gotten this brand before from them, and their brand's okay. I've liked some of the stuff from their brand, and I haven't liked others. And actually, I need some more shampoo, so I'm not exactly upset about this. This is by Grow Gorgeous. This is the BB or RR Rescue and Repair shampoo and the conditioner. It's for damaged hair, which I don't really have damaged hair. I just have dry hair. But the value of these are 50 mils. $18. So I'm assuming that is for 2 of them. Like each one is $18. So, or maybe the whole thing together is $18. It's probably together is $18. So this has, oh, this is interesting. I just made a realization here on this. So the group that owns Glossybox is the Hunt Group. Like when you look at your boxes when they're mailed to you, it says the Hunt Group. Yeah, the Hunt Group. And what I just realized on the back of this brand Grow Gorgeous is it says the Hunt Group. So this is a house brand. This Grow Gorgeous is a house brand for Glossybox. I didn't realize that. It's a decent brand, but that is very, very interesting. I did not realize that. So just FYI on that. So anyway, this is, I don't think there's really anything crazy special about this. It does have alcohol, it does have fragrance. I'm trying to see if it has like sulfates and stuff in it. I don't think that this is like special sulfate free other hair shampoo. I tend to like sulfate free and other shampoos, but I'll be honest, I'll use whatever on my hair. Okay, next item here. This brand we've also gotten from them. This is the Avant skincare, which is overly ridiculously priced. We got some expensive hyaluronic acid cream that I still haven't gotten around to using. And this one is the Pro Perfecting Collagen Primer Touch. Now you guys already know my thoughts on collagen. This itty bitty little thing is supposed to be valued at $103. This is freaking tiny. It's 1 fluid ounce. Like, that is itty bitty. I think that this company totally overprices their stuff. But apparently this is cruelty free. Apparently it's PETA approved. And I will definitely give it a good try. Let's see. I have so many primers. I don't really want to open this up and ruin it just yet. But that is that primer. Next item here is my, well, we'll save my mystery for last. This one they did spoil for everybody. This one I'm going to give away. I'll open it just to show you guys, but this is gonna give away because I just don't use liquid eyeliner that often, and when I do, I use a really thin one. This is Ioka's Fat Liquid Eyeliner. Now, Ioka is in a lot of boxes. I feel like everybody's got Ioko'd out, and this one is super fat. It's supposed to be, what they're saying is like super hot on the runway. I will not use this, so this will go to somebody who will use it because I think I'll look like a clown if I try to use this. But apparently this is valued at $22. Yeah, that's all I can say on it. Next item here is another one that I have not tried. This is Contour Cosmetics. This is actually quite a pretty color. Let me get it open here so I can show you guys what I mean here. All right, open it up here. This is supposed to be a lipstick. I'm just gonna swatch it on my hand here. So it's like a dusty rose, which actually the color works well on me. And I don't know if this is a dry down formula, so while we talk, I'm gonna let it dry down. This is valued at $29. It doesn't really have a smell, and it's a matte liquid lipstick, so I'm not a big fan of matte, but sometimes the formula will not dry down too crazy and then I'll end up using it. So as we talk, I'll see if this dries out. But it says that it has intense pigmentation and that's about all it. So we'll look at the end and we'll go over that. But it's at least a pretty color. And then this is my mystery item, and I'm kind of disappointed, but I'm not, and I'm going to use it, so it's not the end of the world. But this is the Georgette Klinger Rose Clarifying Toner. We got this in a previous box. I actually really like this toner. I used it all up. I forget which video. If I can find it, I'll post it up there, but I actually liked this. So this is not a bad toner. It would have been fun to have some like wow mystery item, but I'm not upset. So beyond the fact that I'm not like super excited about everything here, everything is quite usable. So we'll just assume that this is $18 together. This one I think was only like $10 previously. There's no way this is $100, but we'll give them the benefit of the doubt and say it's $100. This is $29 and this is $22. So we're looking at, let's see, 20, 22, so we're at 44 plus another 18, so 50, 60, like in the 60s, 70, so theoretically 170-ish range, but really in my honest opinion, this is probably about $100 worth of a box. Now I am excited about this, I'm excited about this. It does look like this dries down pretty matte, so I don't know, I'll have to play with this a bit more and see how I like that. I'm not gonna use the eyeliner, so the box is okay, like, it's okay. So Glossybox, I just don't know. I think I'm gonna probably cancel it, but I would love to hear you guys' opinion. I know I say this a ton. These last two boxes weren't horrible, but I'm just not very excited, and I kind of want to utilize my money for something more exciting. Maybe give it a break, go try something different for a while. Do you guys have any boxes that you've seen come out recently that you're interested in? There was the box by Fashionista, I think, that's coming out. What do you guys think about that one? Or maybe just try something completely different. Let me know. I'm gonna try to whittle down my boxes a little bit. All right, so let's move on to the next most expensive. This is fantastic. I think it's about $17. By the time it's said and done and shipped, it ends up to being about $18, $19. This is from the Hunt Group as well, or the parent company for Glossybox. But this comes all the way over from England. This is August 2019's version 1. They always have these beautiful boxes, and they always send a coupon for overseas that I can't use, but that's okay. So the thing about them is they always send you a L, which, you know, I count as not really much value, but it's really cool. And then they also beautifully package it. So, and these are more, like, I feel like everybody kind of gets the same things for the most part. There's a few variations. And then we'll just kind of go over some of the stuff as we go into this. So the first item here is the Natura Herb Infused Sheet Mask. I have so many sheet masks. So I need to really sit down and start using them or give them away. I'm not as big of a sheet mask fan as I used to be, just because I find that they're messy, and I know a lot of people are a big fan, but I will take a look and see about trying this one. This one is worth about roughly, it says 4 pounds 95. I would say this is probably a $5-ish range, and it's supposed to be super hydrating. It's supposed to reduce enlarged pores. And it is also, it's made in Korea, and it's cruelty free. So that is something that is interesting. So this item there, this one I'm super excited about, because if you guys haven't watched my channel, then you don't know how much I love rituals. I love rituals, everything. And this is the Ritual of Holy, which I have not tried. This is the pink grapefruit and flamingo flower. And it smells so good. I don't know how to explain it. It's like sweet but not sweet. Their stuff is fabulous. I love their hand creams. Like, their hand creams are amazing, and I really love their body washes. So I'm actually quite happy to try this. This is they say this is only worth 6 pounds 9.90, so probably roughly about $8-9, which, yeah, they usually run between $8 and $10, so that's not truly bad. Next thing here, I'll probably put in a giveaway because I'm not a fan of Douce in general. And this is the Douce Luscious Lip Stand. I have tried theirs in the past. I'm not even going to open it. This is kind of an orangey color. Apparently they say this is worth £11.95. So they're saying this is like a $13 sample. I don't believe that that's what this is worth. But anyway, I'm not a big fan of Douce in general. Just their liquid lip stain does not do well with my lips. So that'll go in a giveaway. Next item here is the James Read Self Tan 1 Hour Tan Glow Mask. This seems a little late in the game since summer is kind of on its way out. But I guess this was an August box, and I'm just doing it kind of late. But yeah, so let's see how much this bad boy is. So this one is $12.50 in pounds, so maybe like just shy of $15. All right, this one is actually quite exciting, and I like it. This is the Luxy brush. I don't have any of these newer brushes, but I love Luxy brushes. This thing is worth 26 pounds, so you're looking at like almost a $30 brush. This thing is awesome. I will definitely use it. It's a highlighter brush, which I totally could see that being used for that. And then the final thing here is the Bella Pierre Heat Wave highlighting palette. So that's kind of fun that they got you that in addition to the other thing. And you know, I'm looking at my timer here on my thing and I'm about to run out of time. So guys, after this box, I'll save the Allure Beauty Box and the Sephora Play for another time. But this is your highlighters. Bella Pierre, they're okay. I don't love them. I don't hate them. I just kind of find them okay. But as you can see, they have a variety of highlighter. These are not like knock you off your feet highlighters, but they're just kind of, they're pretty. So anyway, that is really apropos with the highlighting stick. So I thought that was great. All right, guys. So since this is a 30-minute video and I have not gotten to these two, we will hold off on these two. But the Allure Beauty Box and the Sephora Play I will do in another unboxing. I'll probably combine it with some other September boxes coming up. But stay on the lookout. I will come up with that other stuff here shortly. And thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.